Yesterday, while splashing around in that giant bathtub, the internet, I noticed a site dedicated to the top 10 car chases in movie history. Now, I know that there are thousands of sites that list the top 10 car chases in movie history, and there could be widespread disagreement, and there was nothing that certified the site I saw as any special authority, but I clicked onto it anyway because that's what I do when I'm splashing around in that giant tub. In my mind, car chases in the movies are not really comparable because of the advances in technology. The computer-generated imaging and 3D effects can work miracles and make older action sequences look lame as the flying saucers in Plan 9 from Outer Space, when in fact that older work was the best that could be done at that time. The so-called state-of-the-art changes everything. Some of the old stuff stands up. You take a racing car, throw in big city traffic, an overhead rail platform, an obligatory baby carriage, and the frantic face of Popeye Doyle venting his frustration in his nearly insane pursuit of a killer, and you've got a spellbinding scene. The French Connection made the top 10 on the list I saw, and the number one car chase of all time was the one in the movie Bullit. This is a movie I've always wanted to like, and there's a lot to like in it. But whenever I watch it, I'm okay, I'm following it, and then I'm not. I'm going, I thought he was something or other. I get lost. It's said that Robert Vaughn didn't want to be in the movie because he read the script and it didn't make sense to him. Me either. I'm also ambivalent about the famous car chase. On the one hand, it's fabulous. You've got a smoking Highland Green 1968 Mustang GT 2+2 Fastback 390 and a cool black Dodge Charger RT 440 Magnum, a real true solid undisputable muscle car. And you've got those funky San Francisco streets. Also the quick reversal in the chase when the hunter becomes the hunted. They cut the music so there's only the sound of the cars. And there's no dialogue. McQueen is alone. He hasn't got anyone to talk to, and he didn't like to talk much in the movies anyway. He wanted to play the strong, silent type. The two guys wearing the black gloves in the black Dodge don't talk either. They don't say, buckle up, or I'll take care of him, or look out. There is none of that chatter to interrupt the gripping suspense of the 10-minute scene. But there's also plenty in the scene that doesn't add up. When McQueen goes off the road to avoid the motorcyclist, the other car should be long gone, but McQueen catches him easily. The shotgun blast from 10 feet should obliterate the Mustang's windshield, and probably the driver as well, but it just pocks the glass. These are maybe quibbles, but we also have the green Volkswagen Beetle. It pops up 4 or 5 times in the scene, scooting along at 15 miles an hour, and completely disrupts any believability the scene may have been able to muster. It's the worst abuse of continuity I've ever seen in a movie. 7th grade kids do better in their science projects, and since it appears in what some consider the greatest car chase in movie history, it's a real problem. I'll watch the movie, and I'm digging it. The fast-paced opening, McQueen is so cool with that quick-draw shoulder holster, and Bujold, whoa, and the killers are pros, so lethal, those San Francisco streets are so crazy, and they're off. The chase is on until that little green Volkswagen Bug rolls in to ruin everything. It's comic relief. The 4th time you see it, you have to laugh. It isn't something only movie nerds see, something you might pick up the 4th or 5th time you watch the movie. Nobody has to point it out to you. The first time through, you're sucked into the chase and then you're laughing, going, what the fuck is up with that VW? And while you're asking yourself that question, there it is again, and the movie has gone on without you. The filmmakers had to know, and yet they said, oh, fuck it, leave it in. I don't know if it was laziness, sloppiness, or bad judgment, or a tight budget. Maybe Volkswagen gave them $1 million for product placement. But whatever the excuse, because of that green VW Bug, the car chase scene from Bullit does not make my top 10 list of the great car chases in movie history. The Beetle does make my list of top 10 continuity screw-ups in movie history. In fact, it's number 1 with a bullet.